Welcome students in our mathematics lecture. This is maths part 2 lecture. Today we start our first chapter, differentiation. In the 11th standard we studied about derivative. We recall these formulas, but before that we see the content in this chapter. The first content is derivative of composite function, geometrical meaning of derivative, derivative of inverse function, logarithmic differentiation, derivative of implicit functions, derivative of parametric functions, higher order derivatives. Now in this higher order derivative, in the new syllabus, the nth order derivative is also added. But because of COVID-19, our 25% syllabus is deleted from the board examination. So in this chapter, the deleted part or deleted topic in the chapter is successive differentiation, that is nth order derivative of some standard functions. That is in our book, the 1.5.2 topic is deleted from the syllabus. हे लक्षात घ्यायचं आहे की या चॅप्टरमधनं हा जो 1.5.2 हा जो टॉपिक आहे सक्सेसिव्ह डिफरन्सिएशन ऑफ सम स्टँडर्ड फंक्शन्स हा डिलीट केलेला आहे. बोर्ड एक्झाममध्ये या टॉपिकवरचा क्वेश्चन येणार नाही, हे लक्षात घ्यायचं आहे. तशी मी ग्रुपवर तुम्हाला लिस्ट दिलेली आहे की कोणते टॉपिक्स हे सिलेबसमधनं डिलीट केलेले आहेत. ठीक आहे. नाव we recall some formulas in our 11th standard that we studied in 11th standard. First one is here, derivative of function f of x is given by, we know how we find the derivative of function f of x. We call it as first principle, and that is given by f of x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. We call this as derivative of first principle. Using this we find some standard derivatives in 11th standard. Now it is written as dy by dx is equal to f dash of x. Now students, the derivative of f of x with respect to x at x is equal to a, f of x या फंक्शनचं x is equal to a ला असलेलं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह हे आपण कसं रिप्रेझेंट करतो तर f dash of a ने, and it is given by limit h tends to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h. In this way we get the derivative of function at x is equal to a with respect to x. Now we see some standard formulas that you studied in 11th standard. So here we consider two columns, y is equal to f of x, and in second column their corresponding derivative means f dash of x. When f of x is c means the constant, its derivative is 0. When f of x is equal to x raised to n, the derivative is n into x raised to n minus 1. If when f of x is 1 upon x, then its derivative is minus 1 upon x square. F of x is equal to 1 upon x raised to n, then the derivative is minus n upon x raised to n minus 1. When f of x is equal to square root x, the derivative is 1 upon 2 times square root x. When f of x is equal to sin x, derivative is cos x. When f of x is equal to cos x, then derivative is minus sin x. F of x is tan x, then its a derivative means derivative of tan x is sec square x. F of x is equal to sec x, then its a derivative is given by sec x into tan x. If f of x is equal to cosec x, the derivative is minus cosec x into cot x. The derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x multiplied by log a. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. And derivative of log x to the base a is 1 upon x into log a. Here base is not represented, that means here base is always e. Here base is a. And since value of log e is 1, so we get the derivative is only 1 upon x. And here the derivative is 1 upon x into log a. हे सगळे फॉर्म्युलेज आपण 11वी मध्ये शिकलेलो आहोत. आपण फर्स्ट प्रिन्सिपलने हे फॉर्म्युलेज फाइंड केलेले आहेत. हे तुम्ही लर्न सुद्धा केलेले आहे आणि हे तुम्हाला रिवाइज करायचे आहे. कारण हे जर फॉर्म्युले तुमची पाठ नसतील तर तुम्ही डेरिव्हेटिव्ह म्हणजे आताचं जे आपले डिफरन्शिएशन चॅप्टर आहे यातले प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करायला तुम्हाला अडचणी येतील. म्हणून तुम्हाला हे हे फॉर्म्युलेज आधी लर्न करायचे आहे. So now the rules of differentiation. In 11th standard we studied about the rules again. I revised that rules here because to solve the examples we apply these formulas also or these rules also. So the first rule is if u and v are differentiable functions of x such that first one is y is equal to u plus or minus v, then dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus or minus dv by dx. हा आपण थेरम पाहिलेला आहे 11वी मध्ये असताना या रूल साठी. इट इज द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ सम or difference of two functions. Second, y is equal to uv means when y is product of two functions of x, then its derivative with respect to x is given by dy by dx is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Means the first function into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function. Third one is y is equal to u upon v where v is not equal to 0. Then the derivative of y is dy by dx is equal to v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx divided by v square. This is derivative of quotient of two functions. Okay, it is given by this formula. We have to learn these formulas and remember also to solve the examples. Now the main topic in this chapter is derivative of composite function. Now first here we discuss about the composite function. What is meant by the composite function? The function of a function is called as composite function. This is the simple definition. Function of another function is called as the composite function. Okay. Now we see the theorem on this. If y is equal to f of u is a differentiable function of u and u is equal to g of x is a differentiable function of x such that the composite function y is equal to f of g of x. This is the composite function. Y is composite function. Is a differentiable function of x, then dy by dx is equal to dy by du multiplied by du by dx. जसं आपण 11th मध्ये डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ सम ऑफ टू फंक्शन्स, derivative of difference of two functions, derivative of product of two functions आणि derivative of quotient of two functions हे पाहिले तसे आपल्याला इथे आता derivative of composite function बघायचे. So for that we have to given that y is differentiable function of u and u is differentiable function of x. बघा y हे function of u आहे आणि u हे function of x आहे. म्हणजेच इथे काय दिसतंय आपल्याला y is function of a function, कारण u सुद्धा एक व्हेरिएबलचं फंक्शन आहे x या व्हेरिएबलचं. So y is function of a function. So it is composite function. It is given by y is equal to f of g of x. In that case, the derivative of this composite function is dy by dx is equal to dy by du multiplied by du by dx. We have to prove this. The given thing is this here. Y is differentiable function of u and u is differentiable function of x. This is given to you. Okay. And we have to prove that y is differentiable function of x, and it is given by this formula. So the proof given y is equal to f of u and u is equal to g of x. या दोन गोष्टी आपल्याला दिलेल्या आहेत. Now let us assume here u is not a constant function. u हे constant function नाही असं आपण assume करतोय. ठीक आहे, कारण का जर आपण त्याला कॉन्स्टंट फंक्शन अज्यूम केलं तर तो ॲक्च्युअली काय येणार आहे, इथे जर कॉन्स्टंट फंक्शन म्हटलं तर अनदर व्हेरिएबलचं फंक्शन असणार नाही, म्हणून आपण त्याला अज्यूम करतोय की तो कॉन्स्टंट फंक्शन नाही. सो हियर लेट डेल्टा u and delta y with the small increments in u and y respectively corresponding to the small increment delta x and x. डेल्टा u हा u मधला स्मॉल इन्क्रीमेंट आहे, डेल्टा y हा y मधला आहे आणि करस्पॉन्डिंग इन्क्रीमेंट x मधला काय आहे, डेल्टा x आहे. As here delta x, delta u and delta y are the small increments in x, u and y. हे या तिघ व्हेरिएबल्सचे स्मॉल इन्क्रीमेंट्स आहे, म्हणजे ऑब्वियसली इथे ते कसे असतील तर नॉन झिरो असणार आहे. Delta x is not equal to 0, delta u is not equal to 0 and delta y is not equal to 0. Okay, so we have now here delta y by delta x is equal to delta y by delta u into delta u by delta x. हा जो delta u आहे मी हा ऍडजस्ट केला, we multiply and divide by delta u here. Now to prove our result here, now we take the limit as delta x tends to 0 to the both sides. So taking limit as delta x tends to 0 on the both sides. इथे दोघं बाजूंना आपण लिमिट delta x tends to 0 घेणार आहे. So taking this limit, see what we get here. Here is limit and here is again limit. So limit delta x tends to 0 delta y by delta x is equal to limit delta x tends to 0 delta y by delta u multiplied by limit delta x tends to 0 delta u by delta x. Now as delta x tends to 0, obviously delta u tends to 0. So as delta x tends to 0, we get delta u tends to 0 because here u is continuous function of x. Now replace here this delta x tends to 0 by delta u tends to 0. So here we get limit delta x tends to 0 delta y by delta x is equal to limit delta u tends to 0 delta y by delta u multiplied by this term as it is limit delta x tends to 0 delta u by delta x. Now we have given that y is differentiable function of u and u is differentiable function of x. y हा y चं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू u एक्झिस्ट आहे आणि u चं विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x ने डेरिव्हेटिव्ह एक्झिस्ट आहे. इन शॉर्ट we call this relation as relation number 1. Now since y is differentiable function of u and u is differentiable function of x, so we have limit delta x limit delta u tends to 0 delta y by delta u is equal to dy by du and limit delta x tends to 0 delta u by delta x is equal to du by dx. We call these two relations as relation number 2. Now if we put value of these two limits in relation number 1, and hence from relation number 1 and 2 what we get? This LHS is equal to dy by du multiplied by du by dx. And so from equation 1 and 2 we get limit delta x tends to 0 delta y by delta x is equal to dy by du multiplied by du by dx. Now since here we observe that the limit on the RHS is exist. RHS चं लिमिट एक्झिस्ट आहे, दोघं टर्म्स कशा आहे? इक्वल आहे. And since this limit is exist, obviously limit on LHS is also exist. And we call this relation as relation number 3. So the RHS of 3 exists and is finite. So this implies LHS of 3 also exists and it is finite. So limit delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x is equal to dy by dx. So substituting this value in relation number 3, and hence equation 3 becomes dy by dx is equal to dy by du multiplied by du by dx. Here we prove our first result, that means y is equal to f of g of x is differentiable function of x, and here our second result is proved, means dy by dx is equal to dy by du into du by dx. And this is the theorem on composite function. This is important for board examination. This theorem is important for our board examination. Now remember, note here, first one is if y is equal to f of g of x, then dy by dx is equal to f dash of g of x multiplied by g dash of x. बघा काय म्हणते मी की ज्या वेळेला y हा फंक्शन ऑफ फंक्शन असेल, याच्यावरनं आपण म्हणतोय ते, तर त्यावेळेला आपल्याला या फंक्शनचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घ्यायचं आहे आणि पुन्हा त्याला मल्टिप्लिकेशनला ज्या फंक्शनचं ते फंक्शन आहे त्याचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मल्टिप्लिकेशन राहणार. सो इट इज dy by dx is equal to f dash of g of x multiplied by g dash of x. Here make the correction, here f of g of x is there. Okay, so now second one is if y is equal to f of v is differentiable function of v, and v is equal to g of u is a differentiable function of u, and u is equal to h of x is an differentiable function of x. बघा काय म्हणतोय, y हे फंक्शन ऑफ v आहे, v हे फंक्शन ऑफ u आहे आणि u हे फंक्शन ऑफ x आहे. म्हणजे ऑब्वियसली y is a composite function of x. Obviously here y is composite function of x, and so its derivative is given by dy by dx is equal to dy by dv into dv by du into du by dx. This result can be extended for more functions also. Okay, now see डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ सम स्टँडर्ड कंपोजिट फंक्शन्स. जे आपण 11वी मध्ये स्टँडर्ड फंक्शनचे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह पाहिले आहेत त्याचाच यूज आपण इथे आता कंपोजिट फंक्शनच्या डेरिव्हेटिव्हसाठी करणार आहे. आणि हे सुद्धा फॉर्म्युलेज तुम्हाला लर्न करायचे आहेत प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करण्यासाठी. सो हियर आय शो बाय द टेबल हियर. फर्स्ट कॉलम इज फॉर फंक्शन मीन्स y, and second column is for its derivative means dy by dx. So first one is y is equal to f of x raised to n. बघा इथे फक्त x च्या ऐवजी काय असणार आहे आता f of x. जे आपण 11वी मध्ये फॉर्म्युले पाहिले आहे त्या फॉर्म्युल्यांमध्ये जिथे x आहे तिथे फंक्शन आहे म्हणजे f of x आहे. We know x raised to n. If y is x raised to n, then its derivative is nx raised to n minus 1. ठीक आहे, फक्त इथे x काय आहे f of x आहे. सो द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह इज हियर n into f of x raised to n minus 1 into derivative of f of x means f dash of x. प्रत्येक वेळेला फक्त x जो आहे तो आपण f of x ने रिप्लेस करणार आहे आणि f of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मल्टिप्लिकेशनला येणार आहे. आपले जे 11th मधले फॉर्म्युले आहेत त्यांच्यामध्ये सेम आहे. कन्सेप्ट लक्षात घ्या फक्त, म्हणजे तुमच्या फॉर्म्युलेज इझिली लक्षात राहतील. ठीक आहे. नाउ स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स. इफ वाय इज स्क्वेअर रूट एफ ऑफ एक्स, मग आपल्याला माहिती आहे स्क्वेअर रूट एक्सचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय असतं 1/2 टाइम्स स्क्वेअर रूट एक्स. मग एक्स ऐवजी फक्त काय येणार एफ ऑफ एक्स, म्हणजेच काय 1/2 टाइम्स स्क्वेअर रूट एफ ऑफ एक्स. आणि मल्टिप्लिकेशनला एफ ऑफ एक्सचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह म्हणजे एफ डॅश ऑफ एक्स. सो द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ स्क्वेअर रूट एफ ऑफ एक्स इज 1/2 times square root f of x into f dash of x, that is f dash of x upon 2 times square root f of x. When y is equal to 1 upon f of x raised to n, आपण x raised to n 1 upon x raised to n चं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह पाहिलं, काय आहे ते मायनस n upon x raised to n plus 1. So here it is equal to minus n into f dash of x divided by f of x raised to n plus 1. फक्त त्या फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये जिथे x आहे तिथे f of x आहे आणि त्या पूर्ण फॉर्म्युल्याला मल्टिप्लिकेशनला डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ f of x आहे. ठीक आहे. नाउ नेक्स्ट when y is equal to sin of f of x, we know derivative of sin x is cos x. So derivative of sin f of x is cos of f of x into f dash of x. Derivative of cos of f of x is minus sin of f of x into f dash of x. Derivative of tan of f of x is sec square f of x into f dash of x. Derivative of sec f of x is equal to sec f of x into tan f of x into f dash of x. फक्त एक्सच्या जागी एफ ऑफ एक्स आहे आणि पूर्ण टर्मला मल्टिप्लिकेशनला एफ डॅश एक्स. पुन्हा पुन्हा तुम्हाला ते सांगते मी, कारण कन्सेप्ट लक्षात घ्या. कन्सेप्ट लक्षात आला म्हणजे इझिली फॉर्म्युलेज तुम्ही लर्न करू शकतात. नेक्स्ट वन इज cot f of x. When y is equal to cot f of x, then its derivative is minus cosec square f of x into f dash of x. Nextly, when f of x is equal to cosec f of x, then its derivative is minus cosec f of x into cot f of x into f dash of x. Next one is a raised to f of x. We know, students, we know derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log a. So here replace only x by f of x and multiply by f dash of x. So a raised to f of x into log a into f dash of x. Derivative of e raised to f of x is equal to e raised to f of x into f dash of x. Derivative of log of f of x is equal to 1 upon f of x into f dash of x or f dash x upon f of x. Derivative of log of f of x to the base a is equal to f dash of x divided by f of x into log a. These are some standard formulas for composite function. Remember these formulas to solve the examples. In the next period, we solve some problems on this topic. So see you again in our next lecture. Thank you.